Welcome to Mrs. O's Math World. Today we goes to Miffy booklet 6, page 1 to page 3. Look at question 2 and question 6 in page 1. So it is a short revision for the equation. So first, when we want to solve the equation, make sure that all the terms with numbers, that means the constant, should be put on right hand side. And for the number 6, remember it is positive. It must go with the number a sign in front of it and put the 6 to the right hand side, becomes negative 6. So you can get negative 4h equals to negative 4. As both of them are negative, we can divide negative 1 on both sides, so we can also cancel out the negative sign. So we get h equals 1. Okay, as a reminder, if we have the minus sign on one of the side only, for the next step, the minus sign will be moved on the next part because we divide negative 1 on both sides. So you can see you get h equals to negative 3 for the first case. For the second case is, if you get minus sign on both sides, you can cancel out the negative sign. So make sure that you understand this concept. Next, we go to question 6. So for question 6, we can see that we also handle the number outside the bracket first. After that, we handle the negative sign by using expansion. So expand negative bracket 6 minus cube. And you can cancel that out and get 9 at last. So this is the basic. And when we go to page 2 for handling the like terms. So you can see that there are like terms on the left. Both of them are with A. So the clue is to calculate for the like terms on the left hand side so that we only get all the A's on the left. And for the rest, the calculations are the same. So let's see how to do question 3. So for questions 3, you can see that all the p's should be put on one side. But right now, 6p and negative 3p are on the left and right also. So our target, let's put the left on the left. And the numbers, that means the constant, should be put on the right. So the constants are negative 8 and positive 10. So let's see how it works. So 6p is on the left, just keep it. And minus 3p goes to positive 3p. And the negative 8 should be put on the right and becomes positive 8. And keep the 10 unchanged. And you can see right now you get 9p on the left and 18 on the right. Divide both sides by 9, you get the values, which is p equals 2. Okay, so let's go to page 2 to see how it works for expansion. Now remember, we want to do the like terms, but before that, we have to handle the brackets first. Okay, so expand it, getting negative 23 plus 30, and on the right, you get 96 plus 8v. And again, we focus on putting the like terms on one side. And a constant on the other side. So you see that as a conclusion, you get the constant on the right And for the rest, the calculation is the same as before. So what is the conclusion for this session? It's actually, whenever we do calculations, first, we need to handle the difficult stuff. That means we need to handle the things we want to expand. And then for the next part is, when we expand the things, we need to check whether the like terms are on one side. Like this. Lastly, we usually do the division to handle, and don't forget to put the negative sign, if there are any, in front of the fraction at last. Okay, so this is the end of Mrs. L's math world. See you next time.